Hey there, my name is Matt Dixon. I'm founder and CEO of the Code Program and Front Range Systems. There's a lot of changes going on in the tech industry right now, and a lot of people are trying to get into the tech industry or trying to progress their careers in the tech industry. Part of that career growth involves a change of mindset. A lot of people, myself included sometimes, are stuck in a negative mindset. In this video, we'll go over the mindset changes needed for career growth. A negative mindset can get in your way. You can really be your own worst enemy. This video is to help those who want to make a career change or want to change their mindset in order to achieve some goals that they have not yet achieved. Through my career as a tech executive, a business owner, I've seen a lot of success and failure. I've experienced a lot of success and failure, and it's easy to beat yourself up on the failures and forget all that you accomplished with the successes. It's also good to look at the failures and what did I learn from that? I had to stop thinking about my capabilities negatively. I had to stop thinking I'm going to fail and start thinking I'm going to succeed. I have all the tools I need to succeed. The first thing you need to do is figure out what you want to do. Where do you want to end up? No one starts a journey without a map. Well, okay, that's kind of a lie because we have maps on our phones. We can instantly change our minds and go somewhere else. But let's go back in time a little bit. When I moved to Colorado, the first thing I did in 2000, I went to the gas station and I bought a map. I needed to know how to get where I wanted to go. I looked at the map, found the address that I had, looked it up on the back, found the street name, found it in the index. Oh, that's on H3, found the grid, H3, here's the street, there's where I need to go. There was a lot of planning, there wasn't any auto navigation. Your career is like that too. You don't have auto navigation, you don't have a GPS, you just know where you want to go. Maybe this is your GPS, maybe other people who've been before you are your GPS. So you need to know where you need to go. You need to know what you want, and then figure out how to get there. Part of that experience of determining what you want is looking at a job versus a career. I think a career is something you build brick by brick, day by day, experience by experience. A job is just something you do, and every 2 weeks a paycheck comes out. What's your career going to look like? What do you want to look at your career like in 5 years? What do you want to turn around and look back and say, look at how far I've come? What do you want in your career? A career could also mean owning a business or starting something else, right? Starting a cupcake shop or starting a SaaS company, starting a startup. All those things are based on your goals. And once you have your goals in place, you have your destination, then you can get the tools that you need in your tool belt to get there. Sometimes it may require learning a new technology. Sometimes it may be relocated to another city or a state. Sometimes it may be reaching out and going out of your comfort zone, trying to meet new people that are also doing the thing you want to do. Try to be with those people, the people that are already there. They'll most likely want to help you out. And then also being self-aware and taking a really good hard look at yourself and doing a self-assessment. Where am I in this process? How ready am I for this next goal that I want? If I'm not very ready, I'll approach that differently than if I am ready. Because if I need to go out and learn something or meet someone or do something different before I can achieve that goal, that's what I got to do. Those are my prerequisites. You don't take calculus without knowing algebra. You can't run before you walk. It's not possible. Second thing you need to do is take accountability of your failures. Everyone has had failures. And I think it's how we look at the term failure. What is a failure? Do a deep dive. Take a look at what's going right, what's going wrong. How can you make adjustments? If you're in tech and you've heard of Scrum, you know at the end of every sprint, which is typically 2 weeks, we do a retrospective. We take a look at what we need to keep doing, what we need to start doing, and what we need to stop doing. You can use that for anything in your life. Let's take losing weight or saving money. If you're trying to save money, you want to look at your budget every month, and then you want to look at how you did. If I eat too much eating out, I'm spending too much eating out. I'm not sticking to my budget. I need to do less of that. If I am not making enough money, I need to do more of the work that makes the money. Part of the reason why we're in our own heads and in our way is because we are what we think. We overanalyze things sometimes, occasionally, all the time. I don't know. It depends on the type of person you are. Yes, we all do that. We all are critical of ourselves and can beat ourselves up. The idea is, let's get to be a place where we are not critical of ourselves, where a mistake is simply that. It's a mistake. There's no feeling attached to it. It's not positive, it's not negative, it's just something that happened. And what can I learn from it? We need to accept the past and move on and know that the future is the only thing we can reach towards. And we only have today. Right now. The right now is all we have. So we need to be present in the now. We need to go all in the now. The third thing is eliminating the things that are not serving you. Kind of dovetails into the previous point of analyzing your mistakes, but what isn't serving you? If eating out every night is not serving you, don't do it. Make a home-cooked meal. If working at XYZ company is not serving you, make a plan to stop doing that. Maybe it's that you're in a job that's not in tech, but you really want to be, or your degree's in tech. How can you get in the tech industry fastest to start building your resume, start building your career? Take one brick and start building that building of a career. And then the opposite of that is find what is serving you, what is working for you. Double down on that. Try to make sure that you serve both sides. We remove the negative and we accentuate the positive. The next thing you need to do is figure out your routine. Wake up at the same time, go to bed about the same time. I know these are stupid things that most people know, not everyone does. If you build up that routine in that regard, then you'll have your morning back and you won't feel so scattered and flustered in the morning when you wake up. Have a routine, lay out your clothes the night before. Get everything ready. What are you going to do for lunch that day? What are you going to do for dinner that day? Plan it ahead. And then how does that apply to your career? Well, do I need more training? Do I need more education? How can I use my routine to squeeze in the things that I need to learn or do before I can make that jump to the next step? If I need more training, how can I carve out an hour a day to learn what I need to learn? Maybe you're learning a new technology, which is very common in our industry. I want to learn XYZ technology. I want to be the best at it. Well, you start with the basics. Take a program you've already written in another language, port that over to this new language or technology. Try to use something you already know and then just change out one thing. Do I need to invest in different equipment? Do I need a better computer? Do I need a second monitor or a bigger monitor? What technology do I need? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a PC? Do you have a Mac? Can you upgrade those components instead of just buying a whole new one? Sometimes that's the way to go because it's a lower barrier to entry, it's a lower barrier to get to what you need. And then think to yourself and assess, is my current routine going to get me where I want to be in my career? If the answer is yes, you are good to go. If the answer is no, what changes do you need to make? How can you change the routine? How can you use the routine for yourself? The last thing you need to do is you need to take your goals, take your plan, and implement it. Go figure it out. Go do the things that you don't really want to do, but that will get you to the next step. What is the desired outcome? What position do you want to have? How much money do you want to make? What does your career look like? What do your teammates look like? What kind of activities do you want to do? What kind of things do you want to build? What kind of person do you want to be in your career? Take something like the title that you want or the amount of money you want to make. We'll walk through both of those. Titles, like junior developer, right? Junior engineer, junior software developer, just junior. Junior intern, I guess, is even below that because that's before you even get your job as a full-time employee as an engineer or a software developer. So let's say you're an intern, then you work your way up to junior engineer, then you work up your way to just standard, right? Just a software developer, software engineer. Then you could work your way up to a lead, like a team lead, or a senior. Those are both pretty common. A team lead will have leadership capabilities and responsibilities and managerial roles over the team, the people. You'll be managing people. If you don't like that, don't go that route. Then you should go to the senior software developer route. And then after that, you have like an architect, or you have a development manager, a software development manager. You have a director of software development. You have CTO, CIO, and CEO. So which one of those titles do you want? Which one makes you feel comfortable? Which one's a stretch goal? Which one is, I will never achieve that? That's where you need to sit. You need to look at where you think your limit is. I can tell you your limit is any of those that you want. But you got to put in the time, you got to put in the work, and you got to be able to learn new skills. Managing people is completely different than sitting at a desk and writing code. So if you want to lead people, that's a completely different story. Now let's look at the money. How much do you want to make? $25,000 a year, 50, 75, 100, 200? I want to make $1 million. Which one of those amounts makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel like I cannot do that? That's what you need to shoot for. Because there are ways to do that if that's what you're interested in, right? If that's your driver, if that makes you wake up in the morning excited to try to chase the title or the money or whatever you're looking for. So find what you want and stretch yourself. And don't forget your capabilities aren't limited. We are limitless. I know that sounds so cliche to say, but we are. We can do anything we want. Think of the things that you've accomplished in the past that were difficult, but you did it. You went through it. You got there. You made it. Done. So what's next for you? You got this. You can accomplish your goals. You can do it. Your mindset is the key. It's the key to achieving or not achieving those goals that you have for yourself. It's all in your mindset, all in how you look at it. I hope you found this insightful and useful. I hope it gave you some keys to navigate your career, especially in the technology industry. It's a different one, but it's awesome. It's fun. There's a lot to learn, a lot of cool people, a lot of smart people. If you like working with smart people, you're in the right place. Just remember that it's your limiting beliefs that are, well, limiting you. Don't think about the limiting beliefs. Think about the possibilities. Focus on what you want. You are better than your self-doubt, and don't let that self-doubt limit what you want. If you want more information on coaching or mindset changes, mindset shifts, trying to get the most out of everything you have, check us out, codeprogram.io, and we do all sorts of coaching in the tech industry for teams and individuals, and we'd love to help you. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, like the video, go down, add some comments. We'd love to start a discussion with you. And you can also turn on notifications for updates to career and tech videos.